Welcome to Daily AI Brief, where we dive deep into the latest advancements shaping the world of artificial intelligence. Today, we're unlocking 10 exciting stories ranging from groundbreaking AI models and pioneering software updates to profound explorations in interpretability and security. We'll highlight how these technologies are revolutionizing formal reasoning, improving healthcare applications, and innovating content creation. Let's embark on this journey to decipher the next chapter in AI's ongoing evolution. Ready to explore? Let's dive into our first segment, where we uncover a formidable contender in the world of formal logic modeling. Our journey begins with the unveiling of TwIL-LM, a new family of formal logic models introduced by WebAI. Imagine a tool that not only excels at transforming English sentences into structured first-order logic, but does so with impressive efficiency, right on your local machine. TwIL-LM, consisting of two variants with 1.7 billion and 3 billion parameters, is designed for autoformalization, a task that translates informal sentences into formal logic. Why is this a big deal? Optimized architecture for logic reasoning. The architecture of TwIL-LM takes advantage of finely tuned algorithms optimized for formal logic reasoning. Unlike more generalized models, these algorithms directly enhance the capacity for formalizing queries by leveraging dedicated processing techniques that reduce computational overhead. This means a faster translation process without sacrificing depth or accuracy, which is crucial for real-time applications. Translating informal to formal. The model stands out for its advanced capability in converting natural language into structured, logical expressions. This conversion process employs sophisticated parsing mechanisms that dissect sentences into their logical components, a process inherently complex due to language nuances. TwIL-LM's approach embraces machine learning methodologies that refine over large datasets, ensuring high performance in understanding and structuring logic statements. Accuracy via type check filtering. To enhance the precision of logic translation, TwIL-LM integrates type check filtering, a method historically used to ensure logical consistency in programming. By implementing this within the model, it systematically checks and balances logical expressions, reducing errors typically found in raw conversions. This accuracy is particularly critical in applications like software verification and knowledge-based creation, where precision dictates success. Independence from cloud-based solutions. A significant leap forward is the model's ability to operate efficiently on local hardware, reducing reliance on cloud services. This design choice delivers a multitude of benefits: cost efficiency, increased data privacy, and control over computational resources. For organizations and developers, especially those dealing with sensitive data, operating locally without the hefty costs associated with cloud infrastructures is a game changer. Constructing structured libraries. TwIL-LM also plays a pivotal role in constructing structured libraries by compiling fragments of theories into cohesive wholes. This capability aligns with recent research trends which emphasize theory-level autoformalization, moving beyond isolated statements towards comprehensive knowledge bases. Such structured frameworks enhance collaborative developments in AI and formal logic, promoting robust foundational theories that can be reused and expanded across disciplines. In essence, TwIL-LM not only redefines the landscape of autoformalization technology, but also invites a broader community of enterprises and researchers into its fold, making formal logic reasoning both accessible and highly effective on local platforms. While the model's full potential in diverse applications continues to unfold, it undeniably pushes the boundary of what's possible in the realm of logical AI tools. Next, we're turning our attention to Anthropic's Claude Code, a tool aiming to simplify coding procedures by introducing auto mode. Picture a coding assistant that not only anticipates your needs, but adapts to execute tasks autonomously. This innovation holds the promise of liberating developers from the repetitive chore of managing frequent permission requests. This auto mode, which became the default setting on March 25, 2026, represents a significant leap in AI-enabled coding systems. Previously, developers using Claude Code had to manually approve each permission request, a process that often led to what is known in the industry as permission fatigue. By automating this task, auto mode promises to significantly enhance productivity while also reducing human error in workflow execution. Permission management. The key functionality of auto mode is its ability to autonomously manage permissions. It utilizes advanced machine learning algorithms to assess the risks associated with different coding actions. These algorithms are designed to allow the system to independently approve safe actions, seeking human consent only when it detects potential risks. The implementation of such a system aims to strike a balance between autonomy and the need for user control, ensuring developers still retain oversight in critical operations. Integration and expansion. With its integration into the Pro plan and support for Claude Sonnet 4.6, the tool has seen expanded adoption among different tiers of users. By July 2026, it became the default for enterprise users across major cloud platforms, signaling its importance in contemporary coding environments. This broad integration facilitates a seamless experience, encouraging more businesses to trust and leverage Claude Code's capabilities. Balance of risk. While the aim is to reduce developer fatigue, it's important to highlight the potential pitfalls. A significant limitation lies in its high false negative rate of 81%. This metric reveals that in many instances, the system incorrectly classifies risky actions as safe, which could inadvertently introduce vulnerabilities. This suggests that while auto mode helps streamline many processes, developers should still critically assess the outcomes, especially in high-stakes environments. For developers interested in exploring these features, you can enable auto mode directly through the Settings menu in Claude Code. This enables you to experiment with task delegation and permission automation, offering a first-hand look at the potential productivity boosts this feature might provide. In conclusion, while auto mode represents a forward-thinking step towards autonomous AI in coding, it's crucial for both developers and organizations to weigh the trade-offs carefully. Evaluating its effectiveness in complex coding projects and staying aware of its limitations can ensure that this innovative tool helps achieve greater efficiency without compromising security or control. NVIDIA has taken a giant leap forward with the release of JetPack 7.2.1, a robust enhancement for video processing tailored to robotics and healthcare. This update is set to redefine real-time AI applications by introducing Agentic video skills, a new automation prowess designed to simplify complex video processing tasks vital for these high-demand industries. Let's dive deeper into what makes this update revolutionary. Technical insights. 1. These skills empower developers by automating sophisticated tasks, including Linux customization and memory optimization. For instance, through streamlined model benchmarking, developers can significantly reduce their development time and minimize potential errors, thereby enhancing system reliability. The automation capabilities counteract the need for repetitive manual adjustments, which is pivotal in dynamic environments like healthcare, where accuracy and speed are paramount. 2. T3000 emulation. This feature simulates the performance of the future T3000 hardware on current T5000 modules. It allows developers to pre-test and optimize software applications before the hardware is released, ensuring a smoother transition during actual deployment. The emulation not only aids in power optimization and performance testing, but also offers foresight into workload management, particularly as AI systems grow increasingly complex. 3. Performance and resource management. Achieving a 20% increase in performance on the Jetson AGX Orin 32GB model, now reaching 241 TOPS, positions this update as a powerhouse for computational tasks. This performance leap facilitates intensive AI processes, enabling tasks like real-time video analytics or autonomous robotics control, which require rapid and efficient processing. 4. Multi-instance GPU. On the Jetson Thor T5000, MIG capabilities allow isolated workload execution, which is essential for managing multiple parallel processes without interference. This feature improves resource allocation and efficiency, ensuring each task gets the necessary computing power without compromising the overall performance. Practical steps for developers. To leverage these advancements, developers should immerse themselves in the extensive documentation available in the JetPack 7.2.1 release notes. Detailed guides on deploying agentic video skills and using NVIDIA NemoClaw for one-command AI model deployment are invaluable resources available. /developer.nvidia.com/embedded jetpack downloads.utm source equals OpenAI. Engaging with these resources can yield practical insights, facilitating faster integration of new features into existing projects. Navigating trade-offs and limits. While the emulation of T3000 hardware offers a promising glimpse into the future, caution is advised due to potential discrepancies between emulated and actual hardware performance. Current benchmarks might not fully represent the capabilities of forthcoming hardware. Thus, iterating through various testing phases is recommended to fully harness emulation benefits. Additionally, while the automation of tasks broadens the scope of AI capabilities, the complexity of integrating these functions might present challenges. Developers may need to weigh the robustness of agentic functionalities against traditional standalone approaches. Implications and trends. The 7.2.1 update is not merely a software enhancement, but a potential game changer for industries relying on real-time AI. It could lead to the widespread adoption of more efficient, autonomous systems, creating ripples that may extend to new educational paths in AI skill sets and sustainable technology trends. Moreover, maintaining market competitiveness might compel rival platforms to innovate rapidly to match NVIDIA's advancements in edge AI capabilities. In conclusion, NVIDIA JetPack 7.2.1 is not just an update. It's an invitation to explore the outer bounds of what's possible at the intersection of AI and edge technology. Security takes center stage with Forrester's introduction of the AEGIS framework, a comprehensive guide aimed at safeguarding autonomous AI agents. As AI technologies increasingly function independently, they require robust security measures beyond traditional solutions. The AEGIS framework, Agentic AI Enterprise Guardrails for Information Security, presents a structured approach designed to address these emerging challenges through 6 distinct domains. Key elements of AEGIS. 6 domains. The AEGIS framework covers governance, risk and compliance, GRC, identity and access management, IAM, data security and privacy, application security, threat management, and zero trust architecture. Initially, organizations should focus on the GRC domain to ensure alignment with regulatory requirements and corporate risk strategies. IAM becomes essential, managing access amid vast AI-driven environments. Securing AI intent. Traditional cybersecurity often centers on infrastructure. However, AEGIS shifts the focus towards securing the intent behind AI actions. For example, it requires the implementation of AI ethics checks at various stages, emphasizing transparency and accountability. This shift is crucial to control how autonomous agents interpret and execute instructions, thereby minimizing unintended actions like biased decision-making. Dynamic security adjustments. As AI behavior can evolve unpredictably, AEGIS advocates for dynamic security protocols adaptable to real-time changes. For instance, threat management strategies are not static, but continuously updated to reflect new cyber threats posed by or to AI agents. Despite its robust design, AEGIS is not without its challenges. Need for specialized expertise. Deploying AEGIS effectively requires skilled cybersecurity professionals who understand both AI technologies and the nuances of the framework. This expertise may not be readily available, posing a barrier to quick implementation. Organizational resistance. Organizations may face resistance from traditional cybersecurity teams accustomed to conventional methods. Integrating AEGIS requires paradigm shifts in organizational culture, leading to potential friction that must be carefully managed through training and change management processes. Organizations aiming to adopt AEGIS can start by visiting Forrester's AEGIS framework page for detailed implementation guidance. The framework provides a phased approach, allowing for gradual integration of its principles. Furthermore, an on-demand webinar offers insights into the security challenges of agentic AI, equipping CISOs with knowledge to align security strategies with regulatory and operational needs. Practical steps. 1. Evaluate existing security posture. Assess current systems and identify gaps related to AI operations. 2. Start with GRC practices. Establish policies that guide AI usage within regulatory and ethical boundaries. 3. Implement IAM protocols. Ensure proper identity checks and access rights to prevent unauthorized usage. 4. Engage in continuous learning. Stay updated with evolving cybersecurity threats and AEGIS's adaptation to these changes. By adopting AEGIS, organizations not only enhance their security measures, but also pave the way for safer innovation and trust in AI technologies. This alignment with advanced AI capabilities ensures that businesses remain ahead in the race towards secure, autonomous operations. Let's delve into the exciting launch of the LFM 25-2.6b model by Liquid AI, a game changer in bringing advanced AI capabilities to edge devices such as smartphones and laptops. This innovation is significant not just for its enhanced performance, but also for pushing the boundaries of privacy through extended context windows, up to 128,000 tokens. Key architectural features. At the heart of the LFM 2.5-2.6b is its sparse mixture of experts, MoE design. This architecture allows the model to activate approximately 1.5 billion parameters per token generation, optimizing computational efficiency without compromising performance. This makes the model incredibly effective on consumer-grade hardware. No need for elaborate computing setups or heavy reliance on cloud services. Performance across devices. Designed to provide robust performance across a range of devices, the model achieves a decoding speed of up to 253 bytes per second on advanced hardware like the M5 Max chip, while delivering approximately 30 bytes per second on mobile devices. This flexibility ensures that whether on a high-end laptop or a smartphone, users can enjoy swift, real-time processing. Language and application scope. Supporting 9 languages, including global heavyweights like Chinese and Arabic, the LFM 2.5-2.6b opens avenues for diverse applications across international contexts. This model isn't merely restricted to enhancing personal devices. It has the potential to revolutionize sectors such as healthcare, where real-time data processing is crucial. Technical advancements. Innovations like double-gated live convolution blocks and grouped query attention further refine the model's capabilities. These technical advancements help manage logical reasoning tasks efficiently, addressing issues commonly seen in long reasoning processes, such as logical errors and hallucinations. Practical implementation. For developers keen to explore these capabilities, resources are already available on platforms such as slowstick4/huggingface.co/blog/lfm2-5-2-6b and GitHub, offering technical documentation and demos to help integrate the model into varied applications. Potential trade-offs. Despite its strengths, the long-term performance across diverse operational contexts remains to be fully validated. Challenges include handling complex inference tasks under resource constraints and ensuring uninterrupted operation as devices experience typical wear and tear. Implications for privacy and market dynamics. With AI processing done locally, data exposure to external servers is significantly reduced, spotlighting privacy as a key advantage. This model could also lower costs for businesses by shifting processing capabilities from cloud-based infrastructures to on-device solutions, which could incite a shift in market dynamics as more enterprises seek to harness the potential of on-device models. The LFM 2.5-2.6b model by Liquid AI marks a pivotal advancement in making high-performance AI more accessible and secure on everyday devices. Its introduction continues to shape the future of AI, emphasizing efficiency and privacy while fostering a new wave of innovations across industries. Anthropic's exploration into AI reasoning unveils fascinating insights with their novel interpretability tool, the Jacobian lens, shedding light on the decision-making processes within their AI model, Claude. This innovative approach focuses on a unique internal workspace termed JSpace, which serves as a staging area for Claude's neural processes immediately before response generation. Key to this understanding is how JSpace accounts for 6 to 10% of variance in neuron activations within Claude's mid-layers, providing a glimpse into the AI's intrinsic reasoning mechanisms. Technical drill down. The Jacobian lens operates by directly examining internal activations, a shift from conventional output analysis strategies. Unlike traditional methods that produce extensive and sometimes non-specific feature maps, the J-lens provides a granular view into specific neural patterns associated with reasoning. This granularity allows researchers to pinpoint which activations contribute most significantly to the AI's final outputs. The JLens also makes it possible to detect internal states related to important emotional and rational concepts, such as panic or deception, potentially flagging areas of concern in real-time interactions. Implementation and practical use. For those interested in using the JLens, Anthropic offers an open-source API and an interactive demo. These tools allow developers and researchers to visualize and interact with Claude's reasoning processes comprehensively. By accessing Claude's mid-layer activations, users can monitor how minor shifts in input might lead to changes in response, granting deeper transparency into AI decision pathways. This transparency can significantly enhance trust in AI applications, especially in enterprise settings where decision-making integrity is paramount. Impact on functionality. JSpace demonstrates its critical role by showing that disabling it impairs Claude's ability to perform multi-hop reasoning and creative tasks while preserving basic fluency and factual recall. This finding highlights JSpace's importance in more complex cognitive activities, emphasizing the need for careful management and understanding of these internal processes to maintain AI effectiveness across different contexts. Limits and trade-offs. Although the JLens excels in pinpointing single-token concepts, it struggles with more complex multi-token ideas. This limitation suggests that while the tool is extremely useful, additional layers or complementary techniques might be needed to comprehensively interpret more sophisticated internal AI reasoning. Moreover, as the emergence of JSpace during training isn't fully understood, ongoing research is essential to unravel the underlying mechanisms that give rise to this workspace. By providing a clearer view of internal reasoning, the JLens could reshape business strategies for AI utilization, particularly in decision-making contexts. As AI systems become more transparent, they could inspire tighter regulatory frameworks, ethical compliance, and greater user acceptance. The insights from the JLens not only promise to improve AI model trustworthiness, but also set the stage for future innovations in AI architecture centered around interpretability, encouraging ethical alignment and accountability. Through these advances, Anthropic's JLens presents a significant leap towards understanding and leveraging AI's internal processes, setting a new standard for transparency and trust in AI technologies. Arize AX takes a significant leap forward by embracing native support for OpenTelemetry's GenAI semantic conventions. This move plays a pivotal role in the AI observability landscape, especially for generative AI applications. The integration addresses a long-standing issue of fragmented monitoring by offering a standardized framework that brings consistency across various platforms. The need for standardization. Historically, AI observability has been complicated by proprietary trace schemas, making it difficult for organizations to manage effective monitoring across different environments. This fragmentation not only increased operational complexity, but also slowed down debugging and analytical processes. OpenTelemetry's GenAI semantic conventions, with attributes like genai.request.model and gena.usage input tokens, provide a universal language that systems can understand. This advancement allows for real-time insights into AI model performance, offering a clearer picture during debugging and performance analytics. Technical breakdown. These conventions establish a standardized attribute namespace for LLM, large language model, calls. It creates agent spans that track multi-step reasoning chains and tool calls, enhancing traceability. Moreover, these conventions also allow for the sampling of prompts and completions without necessitating code changes, an approach that significantly boosts privacy. Specialized user interfaces, designed to render this telemetry in a chat-style format, simplify the debugging process by making it more intuitive. Practical implementation and benefits. Adopting these standards can drastically reduce the reliance on proprietary instrumentation. Developers can now migrate more seamlessly between observability platforms like Datadog, Dynatrace, and Honeycomb, which have been quick to integrate these conventions. The standardized metadata ensures consistent instrumentation, reducing vendor lock-in, a common concern among enterprises using various application performance monem tools. Tools like ServiceNow's recent acquisition of Traceloop for upwards of $60 million further indicate the industry's trust in these standardized conventions. With major players aligning towards these protocols, the transition for developers indeed becomes less daunting and more cost-effective. Looking forward, however, it's essential to acknowledge the experimental nature of these conventions, as they're expected to evolve over time. This fluidity means organizations must be prepared to adapt their instrumentation approaches continually. Although initial integration might consume significant resources to align with new protocols, the long-term benefits of streamlined operations and reduced overhead cannot be overstated. For developers eager to dive in, reviewing the Arize AX documentation and keeping abreast of updates on the OpenTelemetry blog is an excellent starting point. Implementing these standardized attributes can vastly improve the observability of AI applications, paving the way for more efficient scaling and innovation within the AI sector. In summary, Arize AX's integration with OpenTelemetry not only simplifies the observability landscape, but also enhances the performance monitoring of AI models. This development encourages the adoption of unified protocols, making it a cornerstone for future AI application advancements. The integration of cutting-edge AI tools like GitHub Copilot within the JetBrains IDE marks a transformative phase in software development. Historically, developers have had to engage extensively in writing each line of code manually. The advent of AI assistance, however, is reshaping these roles, pivoting from code writing to more critical tasks such as code review and testing. Integration of AI agents. JetBrains Air elegantly integrates GitHub Copilot as a native feature, available to developers without the hassle of additional configurations. This integration began in June 2026, signaling a significant shift towards a more streamlined development process. With multi-agent support mechanisms like OpenCode and Pi, JetBrains Air now offers a robust range of capabilities that optimize coding efficiency and enhance user experience. Technical advancements. Recent updates have introduced IntelliJ-powered navigation and diagnostic tools for Java and Kotlin, significantly boosting developer productivity. The inclusion of tools capable of running Windows tasks within Docker containers further exemplifies the advanced technical capabilities now at developers' disposal. By allowing seamless interaction between various AI agents, JetBrains empowers a more dynamic and adaptable software development environment. With these AI advancements, developers are witnessing a shift in their primary responsibilities. Where once they focused predominantly on writing code, the focus has now shifted towards code review and testing. This evolution suggests an emerging requirement for developers to adapt and develop new skills that prioritize quality assurance and the effective implementation of AI tools. Security considerations. The integration of AI within IDEs brings to light significant cybersecurity considerations. A JetBrains blog noted over 30 critical vulnerabilities discovered in AI-assisted tools. These vulnerabilities emphasize the need for rigorous security audits and the development of secure coding practices. Ensuring code integrity and safeguarding against potential breaches or remote code execution attacks are fundamental challenges as AI tools become more pervasive. Productivity and quality studies underscore that AI tools like GitHub Copilot can potentially boost productivity and improve overall code quality. However, the metrics measuring such improvements remain largely qualitative, and the long-term impact on security is still under investigation. As organizations increasingly adopt these tools, understanding the trade-offs between productivity gains and potential security risks will be pivotal. Considerations and trade-offs. While AI tools facilitate immediate productivity benefits, they may inadvertently lead to over-reliance, whereby foundational coding skills could diminish over time. The integration of multiple AI agents, although beneficial, also adds layers of complexity to the development workflow, potentially complicating debugging processes and requiring developers to familiarize themselves with new methodologies. In conclusion, the integration of AI tools within development environments like JetBrains Air marks a significant step forward, offering enhanced capabilities, greater efficiency, and a transformed role for developers. Yet, as these technologies progress, developers and organizations must continually evaluate and mitigate the associated security risks while fostering a balance between harnessing AI benefits and maintaining essential coding competencies. WebAI's introduction of Seedance 2.5 marks a transformative moment in AI-driven video generation, particularly within the world of anime. This innovative model offers the unprecedented ability to generate coherent 30-second anime clips in a single pass, effectively eliminating the traditional need for labor-intensive clip stitching. By enhancing production efficiency, Seedance 2.5 opens new avenues for creative exploration and rapid content development. One of the standout features of Seedance 2.5 is its multimodal guidance capability. It can process up to 50 different types of reference inputs, which is a significant advancement compared to competing models like Animatrix and Nijigan. These inputs might include visual styles, color palettes, or even thematic sketches that enhance the resultant output's richness and diversity. This degree of flexibility offers creators an expanded toolkit to infuse their unique styles into the animation process. Moreover, the model's enhanced editing features provide creators with sophisticated tools to refine and perfect their works. The inclusion of selective editing permits targeted alterations to specific sections of the output, allowing for meticulous control over the final product. This feature is complemented by the 3D white box pre-visualization, which offers a spatial perspective that aids in visualizing scene layout before finalizing designs. This can significantly improve the workflow for animators, granting them the freedom to experiment with complex scenes and perspectives prior to rendering. Seedance 2.5 also boasts a marked improvement in prompt adherence, claiming a 20% enhancement compared to its predecessor, Seedance 2.0. This means that the model is better equipped to interpret creative instructions and deliver outputs that align more closely with the creator's vision. However, it's important to note that this claim remains unverified by external benchmarks, awaiting independent evaluation to substantiate its efficacy. Officially announced at the Volcano Engine Force Conference in Beijing on June 23, 2026, Seedance 2.5 is yet to become publicly available, currently listed as coming soon, with its release eagerly awaited by the animation community. This limitation, along with the lack of public access, means that full-scale real-world testing and feedback are still forthcoming. As this model emerges into the competitive landscape of AI video generation, it does face some potential trade-offs and limitations. While it promises more varied genre applications and improved productivity, there are uncertainties regarding its performance across different anime styles, especially those not well documented within its training dataset. Furthermore, real-world reliability, typical quality expectations, and response times remain areas to be rigorously tested. The lack of specific details on integration with existing production workflows and the absence of publicly accessible APIs or interoperability guides also contribute to the ongoing conversations about implications and unresolved questions surrounding Seedance 2.5. Nevertheless, its potential impact is profound. By bridging technical capability with creative flexibility, it might redefine content creation workflows, encouraging innovation within animation and beyond. NVIDIA's latest release, JetPack 7.21, marks a significant advancement in video processing by incorporating cutting-edge AI capabilities to meet the demands of developers across various industries. This updated platform equips them with robust tools designed to enhance efficiency in processing complex applications, particularly through AI-driven solutions. One of the standout enhancements in JetPack 7.2.1 is the introduction of Agentic AI skills via the Nemo Claude installation. This development signifies a pivotal shift, enabling easier deployment of physical AI agents in practical, real-world scenarios. Such capabilities are especially crucial for edge computing contexts where the ability to operate independently and in real time is paramount. By leveraging these agentic skills, developers can streamline their efforts in fields ranging from autonomous vehicles to supply chain management. The Jetson Orin platform sees significant support, which translates to an impressive performance boost for the Jetson AGX Orin 32GB model. Specifically, this model's performance has leaped from an already robust 200 TOPS tera operations per second to a staggering 241 TOPS, representing a 20% improvement. This jump is pivotal for applications requiring intensive computational power, such as robotics, industrial automation, and smart city infrastructure. An equally important feature of Jetpack 7.2.1 is its integration with the Yocto project, allowing developers to craft custom Linux distributions tailored to their specific needs. This flexibility ensures that the operating systems on Jetson platforms can be finely tuned for particular missions, allowing for more efficient resource utilization and robust performance on constrained devices. Further expanding the toolkit's capabilities, NVIDIA introduces multi-instance GPU MIG features as a technology preview on the Jetson Thor T5000. This feature facilitates more effective resource allocation and enhances performance consistency across deployed applications. Although MIG support is currently limited to a preview, the implications for improving GPU resource management and enabling simultaneous multiple workloads are vast, particularly significant for developers working on intensive edge computing tasks. The platform's integration with CUDA 13 further enhances computational capabilities, offering improved parallel processing performance. This ensures that developers can run highly complex algorithms more efficiently, a critical factor for AI applications such as image recognition and autonomous navigation systems. Practically, NVIDIA offers streamlined deployment processes with single command installations, easing the development and implementation burden for developers. By simplifying workflows, Jetpack 7.2.1 reduces the time to market for applications, empowering developers to innovate quicker. As a result, this innovation enables the rapid evolution of technology solutions that can transform industries such as healthcare, logistics, and manufacturing. While the advancements are impressive, NVIDIA openly notes certain limitations and areas requiring further evaluation. For instance, the MIG support is still in the early stages, and the effectiveness of NemoClaw's agentic skills in various applications needs thorough testing. Furthermore, there's room for ongoing observation regarding how Yocto integration affects real-world workflows and development strategies. In summary, NVIDIA's Jetpack 7.2.1 sets a new standard in video processing and AI capabilities, tapping into a broader range of possibilities for developers seeking to push the boundaries of what's achievable at the edge. Whether these innovations redefine industry norms or provide incremental benefits in certain contexts, their potential impact on the adaptation and evolution of AI-driven applications is indisputable. For developers, this translates into new opportunities to explore and innovate with cutting-edge technologies at their fingertips. And there you have it, another riveting episode of Daily AI Brief. We've covered the latest in AI-driven logic models, soaring advancements in video processing, enhancements in code autonomy, and the intriguing explorations of AI reasoning. These innovations pave the way for what's next in software development, creative industries, and beyond. As always, we remain on the forefront, bringing you the news that shapes the future. Until next time, keep exploring, keep innovating, and as always, stay curious.